Let's get to the West here, Maxie. In the basement, I've got the Portland, the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
My goodness, there's not a lot here. Scoot Henderson, the former number 3 pick, we know he's there. Anthony Simons, they trade for Denny Avdia. I think he's gonna have a solid season. Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton, Donovan Clingan. It's not a good team. I got the Blazers in the basement. How about you?
I got him at 14. I got him at 14. No, yeah, you already said it. They're in the rebuilding process. I heard Donovan Clingan's not even starting.
No,
I heard he's
DeAndre
not even
Ayton.
starting.
Yep. DeAndre Ayton and maybe Robert Williams might even be playing over him too. That if he can stay healthy, I don't know.
Nah, who knows?
Who's in your basement for the West?
The LA Clippers. LA
Oh yeah.
Clippers, boys. They trade away Paul George. Kawhi Leonard ain't playing. You kidding me? He ain't play. The only time he'll play is if they're actually
He's
pushing
already
for a
out.
playoff. He'll come back. He'll
Already
be
out.
like, oh, you know what? Now I feel good. Now I feel good. Actually, I don't really like Stephen A. Smith, but he did have a good point on a short clip I saw on YouTube. He was saying that, Paul George always seems to, not Paul George, sorry. Kawhi Leonard always seems to get healthy at the perfect time for his
Ah,
contract re-sign. I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
that was a really good point. He is
yeah.
really, yeah. Hmm.
That is a good point. I got the Clippers one spot higher, 14th. Kawhi Leonard already out indefinitely. If is he going to play? I don't know. You got James Harden. Those titties are bouncing. Those titties are bouncing for James Harden. Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Zubats down low. I their win total 36 and a half. I put a 20 spot on the under. No way are they hitting 37 wins this year, flirting with the playoffs. I hit that under, boys. If you're looking for a betting tip tonight, hit the Clippers win total under 36 and a half.
Speaking of which, I'm guaranteeing, I wish this was a bet. Well, we could do some form of bet, Cole. I'm guaranteeing James Harden is going to ask for a trade.
Hey,
Guaranteeing it.
yeah, soon. Breaking news in a couple weeks. My number 13 team in the West. I'm going out to those Mormons in Utah, the Jazz, baby. It's a lot of young guys on this team. Laurie Markkinen was most improved recently, an all-star. John Collins, Taylor Hendricks, Colin Sexton, Keontae George. It's not a lot going on here. I got the Jazz 13th.
I also got him 13th. Yeah, I'm not too excited on what's going on over there. I don't know. I don't know what else to think, honestly.
Number 12 spot for me in the West. I wanted to put this team a little higher. I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I got the San Antonio Spurs, number
Okay.
12. The addition of Chris Paul is going to be big for Wemby. Wemby's going to be the defensive player of the year this year. He's going to be in the MVP discussion.
Could be.
What his stats accumulated to last year, only 4 players have ever done it in NBA history, and he was a rookie last year, so it's just crazy. But just not a lot of talent around him. Yeah, Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell, Steph Castle from UConn, Zach Collins. It's not a lot going on around him. I got the Spurs 12. What about you?
I got Spurs 11th. Okay, I got one spot higher. Same thing. Basically, everything you just named out there. Wemby's going to have a big season, but
Mm,
I would like to see
gosh,
Stefan Castle actually step into that lead point guard role. But he's got to need that leadership from Chris Paul, which I think that's a pretty decent sign. Maybe
I
Chris
like
Paul
it.
can actually mentor him a little bit. I like
I
it.
like
I
it.
like it.
Tell me Chris Paul's age. What are you guessing?
Ooh, that's a big 39.
Nice guess.
Nice.
39.
Yeah,
39.
that's old, man.
A lot of
Old.
miles. A lot of miles. Give me your number 12 team in the West.
Number 12, I'm going to New Orleans Pelicans. Okay. Zion, with
Oh,
Zion.
okay.
And I know like this whole thing with Brandon Ingram, they're talking about trading him, like, because he's always getting
Yeah.
injured. And,
Yeah.
Zion gets injured too. I just don't have a lot of faith in the Pelicans this year, everybody. Is there another player that I'm missing, Cole Breezy?
You got Zion if he wants to get his diet right, if he wants to get his cardio correct. You got Zion, you got CJ McCollum, you got DeJounte
Yeah.
Murray. Okay,
Okay.
Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Daniel Tice. I got the Pelicans 7th, so I'm a little higher
Wow.
than
Wow.
you.
Really
I
up
got him in
there.
the playoffs.
Okay.
I just want to see Zion healthy. I want to see him healthy,
Mhm.
and if he's healthy, he's an animal. He's a
Yeah.
freaking animal. Paired with Bi with CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray was a former All Star.
Yeah.
That's a solid foursome. So I
I
got the
forgot about
Pelicans.
DeJounte Murray. I forgot about DeJounte Murray.
I got the Pelicans 7th. You got them 12th. My
12th.
number 11 team knocking on the playoffs. They want to get in there, but not yet. The Houston Rockets.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of guys on this team too. A lot of young guys. We got Jalen Green, Fred Van Vliet, Jabari Smith, Alperen Şengün. I like him at center.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Brooks, Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard from Kentucky, Steven Adams. Hopefully he's healthy. I got the Rockets number 11. Some potential there. I like the Rockets' future. Where you got the Rockets?
I got the Rockets slipping into the playoffs, Cole Breezy. Number
Nice.
8. I got him at number
Nice.
8. I love Fred VanVleet. Drafted him, traded for him. Drafted him. Can't wait for that. And I like this youth. I like this
Mhm.
youth. I like Jabari Smith. Okay, I
Yeah.
think Jabari Smith's going to be it could be big time if he gets the open shot. Really,
Mhm.
they have Jalen Green, who's just a pure scorer. He is actually a pretty decent scorer. I think you got two big dogs right there, Steven Adams and then Shingun.
Yeah. I
Decent.
like
It's
Şengün.
decent. Okay, I just hope they aren't just coughing up threes all day. Like move the ball around a little bit.
Mhm.
Play some defense. So I got him at number 8. I like the youth.
Rockets 8 for you, 11 for me. My number 10 team in the West, Golden State Warriors. I
Okay.
think we still got to give Steph Curry a lot of respect. Draymond Green is always down there bumping his gums, the triple single with 5 points and 3 rebounds and 3 assists. But I like a breakout season from Jonathan Kuminga. I drafted Brandon Podziemski, supposed to start at the 2 out of Santa Clara. I drafted him in fantasy. And of course, my boy Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. It's an okay team. It's an okay team. I got the Warriors 10th in the West. Where you got them?
I got him number 9. I got him number 9 right there. That could obviously flip around. You got to give a little respect to a team that's they've won four championships, right? Yeah. So yeah,
I think we're flip flop on 9 and 10. Give me your number 10.
Lakers.
Yep.
Got the
Yep.
Lakers. I'm not, maybe I just have a little too much beef with LA. Okay, sorry, LA fans, I got too much beef with you. And I think the whole situation with LeBron and his son, the nepotism, it just kind of, I just think it's really gonna bite him. I just have a feeling it's gonna bite him. They're already making Space Jam 3, Cole Breezer. They're making Space Jam
Are they?
3. They're
Are they?
focusing more on that than they are here in on the court. So. It's not
I
even
got
called
the.
Staples Center anymore, Cole Breezy. What's it called?
Yeah. They
SoFi.
sold it.
I
They
don't even know
sold
what
it.
it is. Something different.
I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Chargers and Rams are SoFi, I think. But I got the Lakers 1 spot higher, just at number 9, missing the playoffs. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis playing a career. I don't know if it was a career high, but 76 games last year. That
76.
was pretty solid. Dalton Connect out of Tennessee. We like him. Gabe
Mhm.
Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt. We both got the Lakers missing the playoffs for sure.
Mhm.
So we got the Lakers, Warriors, flip flop 9-10. Who's your number 18 was the Rockets for you. Number 8 for me is going to be the Sacramento Kings boys with a
Nice.
big pickup. I might be a little too low on them. Big pickup with your boy DeMar DeRozan coming over to make a pretty nice big 3 with De'Aaron Fox and
Oh yeah. Oh
my guy
yeah.
DeMontis Sabonis. Keegan Murray is no slouch. Kevin Herter, Keon Ellis, Malik Monk. It, I like the big 3 outside of that. And Keegan Murray is a solid player, but I got the Kings number 8. Where you got the Kings?
I got the Kings at 6. You brought
Nice.
up the big 3. This is a big 3 that actually excites me because they're
Mhm.
not going to be bumping their heads to say, "Oh, I want to get my shots. Oh, I want to get my shots." It's like, no, 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 no. It's not on that kind of level. Okay, it's not LeBron and uh, or I'm trying to think of the year what the Lakers, Kobe, Steve Nash. Who's the other guy? They had
Karl Malone.
Dwight Howard. Oh yeah,
Car-
oh yeah, I remember that year too. Gary Payton, Karl Malone. It's not like that. Okay, they're not going to be bumping their heads here. They're going to work as a team. I think DeMar DeRozan's a huge, huge sign, and I think the Kings are going to be good.
I might be a little too low on the Kings. I got them 8. You got them 6. I got the Pelicans number 7. Who do you have number 7?
I got the Phoenix Suns. Got the
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns. The problem with them is that even though Kevin Durant is the man, he's great.
Mhm.
He's sitting 20, 25
Oh,
games. He is. And it's such a bummer. But, the other guys, Devin Booker and the guy that I
Bra-
drafted,
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. Yeah, Bradley Beal. That's another decent big 3. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
if they can stay healthy.
that's one of the top big 3s. You got the Suns number 7. I'm a little higher. I got them number 4. I'm hoping for health. That big 3 stays healthy with Nurkic. We like Nurkic down low. Finally got a good point guard for this team. Tyus Jones. I drafted Tyus Jones late.
Nice.
I like that pickup, so we can facilitate. Tyus Jones could average 8, 10, 12 assists maybe. Feeding the rock to these scorers. That's a high number, but I could see it. I got the Suns 4. You got them 7. You got the Kings 6. I've got the Memphis Grizzlies at number 6 in the Western
Got it.
Conference with Ja Morant coming back. I've been saying it for a while. He NBA douchebag of the year award winner, Ja Morant. I've been saying it for a while. A revenge season is coming. Okay, people are
Yes.
sleeping on him. People are sleeping on the Grizzlies. I might be sleeping on the Grizzlies having number 6. I like Jaron Jackson Jr. out of Indianapolis. I like your guy Zach Edey. That's a hell of a tandem. Who's going to get a layup
Perfect
on those
spot
boys?
for him. Perfect spot.
Love that spot. Who's going to get a layup on those two guys? Desmond Bain shooting, Marcus Smart locking boys down. I like the team. I like the team. I got the Grizzlies number 6. Where do you got your Grizzlies?
I got them number
I
5.
say
for a
your
reason.
Grizzlies. I
Yeah,
say
yeah,
your
but yeah.
Grizzlies.
Well, I'm in Tennessee now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Am I gonna get a Zach Edey Grizzlies jersey? Well, I
You
better
have to. You have
maybe,
to.
maybe. I want the Purdue jersey first. I'm still waiting on that. Back order.
gotta wait.
Everyone wants a Purdue Zach Edey jersey, apparently. So I got a Grizzlies number 5. And hey, just so you know, Cobrazzi, I'm not sleeping on Ja Morant. I drafted him in our first round. I wanted
that's
Ja.
right, that's
I
right.
wanted. I got. We're
right.
one keeper league, everybody. I got Luka, and I said, even though Luka's a point guard, I said, screw it, give me another point guard, give me Ja,
Yep,
and
I like it.
I'm really excited about it. And Zach Edey, I think he's going to have a bigger season than they're projecting. I almost drafted him, and you might have saw it in the draft, Cobrizzi. You queef. I texted because I was going to go get him, but yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't get him this year, but maybe next year. I love Zach Edey. He's the man.
It's going to be a surprise season coming from Memphis, I feel like.
Yeah.
Grizzlies 5 for you, number 6 for me. Number 5 for me in the West is going to be the Dallas Mavericks, the reigning Western Conference champions. I like Dallas. I like Luka. Teaming him with Kyrie is a good duo, but we talked about it last year. Not a lot around him. Yeah, they pick up Klay Thompson to spread the floor. Coming off that Achilles and ACL, he's not the same guy. Yeah, he's going to spread the floor for him. That's great, but he's not the same guy. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively up front, Spencer Dinwiddie in the backcourt. It leaves me a little bit wanting more, but I got the Mavs at number 5. Where do you have them?
I got the Mavs number 4. I got him number 4 for all the reasons that you already said. I think, real quick, Klay Thompson, I think he is going to have a bounce back year. I was looking at his, because he was one of the last draft picks that I had. He's on my team and for fantasy, and I'm looking at the last games of the season. He really started heating up. Like, he had some big games. So I'm hoping he carries that over into this season. I think he's going to have a bounce back year, everybody.
The Mavs number 4 for you, number 5 for me. My number 4 was the Phoenix Suns. Who is your number 3 in the West?
Number 3, Cobrizzi, we're going over to you. The Denver Nuggets. Got them at number 3. Starting from 1 to 3 now, I think that could flip. Okay. These are the 3 top teams for sure. I got the Nuggets at number 3, though, but that does not mean that I don't believe that they can go to a finals. I'll tell you right now, because they still got a great team. They got the best player in the world still, in Nikola Jokic.
You want to talk about big fours? I think Denver's up there for big fours with Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. Christian Brown, my guy from Kansas, slated to start at the 2. I like that. Pick up Russell Westbrook to brick a lot of shots off the bench. The bench leaves me wanting a little bit more. Julian Strother, Hunter Tyson, Peyton Watson, Dario Saric. But I've got the Nuggets 1 spot higher, number 2. You got a number 3. Who's your number 2? Well, my number 3 team, let me go back here. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
I like Minnesota. I think that is going to be a good trade, getting rid of Pussycat Towns. He's always licking his paws. That wasn't a good fit with Gobert there. It wasn't a good fit. No. Julius Randle is a much better fit there at the 4. I like Jaden McDaniels. Of course, Anthony Edwards. He's going to be in the MVP discussion. He's one of the future faces of this league along with Wemby. Anthony Edwards is a dog. And, of course, I like my guy Mike Conley, that point guard from Indianapolis. I'm going to guess Minnesota number 2 for you.
No, I got them number 1. I got them number 1. I think getting Julius Randle as that power forward, a true power forward who could shoot the 3 ball and get boards, I think that's exactly what they needed. Okay. And you already said it. I believe Anthony Edwards is going to have an MVP caliber season.
So that leaves the Thunder, number 2 for you, number 1 for me.
Okay.
They won the West last year, the youngest team to ever get a 1 seed, youngest team to ever sweep a team in the playoffs, the youngest team to ever win a series in the playoffs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was runner-up for MVP. I like the pickup of Alex Caruso. This is going to be the best defensive team, I think, along with Boston. This is going to be the best defensive team. Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren locking people down.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Thunder to win the West regular season again. You got him number 2. Anything on the Thunder from you?
You already said it. SGA. I think Chet Holmgren's really coming around in his third. Well, technically it's his second season. First season didn't count because of his foot situation that happened. So I drafted him. I'm happy about that. So
nice.
They're gonna have a good year, everybody. Thunder.